Book of 2nd Ezra 15, I read at verse 5 on down. It say, Behold, saith Yahweh, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. For wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled, which is them Edomites and them. Right? Verse 8 it say, verse 7, Therefore saith Yahweh, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit, neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and righteous blood crieth out unto me.
Hey, and so like even watching yesterday morning before I go to work, Vale put in speech where he made last week, and he was talking about America. He said like how they go against more or less nature, you know. He say every religious book speak about this homosexuality shit, you know, same sex. He say you can't procreate, so you know, even he had a spirit to, as a Edomite, he still had a spirit to know that shit wrong. You understand? That shit wrong, and that is just exactly why the Lord gonna destroy America too. You know?
And because they're actually anti-righteousness. Them don't hear nothing about the right way to do things. You understand? Watch how America does operate. They're always operating on the left hand side.
They're always showing you that you don't need to hold on to basically the right way. You can choose any way for yourself. You don't have to do the right thing at all. You can do anything, but not the right thing.
Not the right thing, eh? Precept. This is Jeremiah 50 and 23 says, How is the hammer of the whole earth?
Yes.
How is the hammer of the whole earth cut asunder and broken? How is Babylon become a desolation among the nations? I have laid a snare, which is a trap for thee, and thou art also taken, O Babylon, and thou was not aware, right? Because it is the hammer of the earth. So you think that you could conquer, you know, you think you could conquer, go here and conquer there and do whatever you want. And in fall, it says, and thou was not aware, thou art found and also caught, because thou hast striven against Yahweh. Yahweh had opened his armory and had brought forth his weapons of his indignation. Right? So the Lord opened his armory, and that armory goes back also to that armory he so have, where Russia have, or North Korea have, where we see here, you know, Iran, all these places. It says, for this is the work of Yahweh power of hosts in the land of the Chaldeans. You understand? So that is what the Lord gonna bring. The Lord gonna bring that swift
destruction,
which is chariots also, on the hammer of the earth, which is Babylon. Right?
They're gonna break the handle hammer, the handle.
Awesome.
The handle and the head of the hammer. We're gonna get this man.
This is
This is Jeremiah 46 and 10. It says, For this is the day of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai of hosts, a day of vengeance, that he may avenge him of his adversary, and the sword shall devour, and it shall be saturate. It shall be saturate and made drunk with their blood for Yahweh power of hosts had a sacrifice in the north country by the river Euphrates.
Yeah, sacrifice in North Country by the river Euphrates. That's the most time point.
Can.
Right? As the scripture say. You know, that is the Lord mustered the army. Go ahead. Is it?
Yeah, right.
Can't quite.
This is Jeremiah 49 and verse 12. It say, "For thus saith Yahweh, behold, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup are surely drunken, and art thou he that shall altogether go unpunished? Thou shalt not go unpunished, but thou shalt surely drink of it. For I have sworn by myself, saith the Lord, that Bozrah shall become a desolation, a reproach, a waste, and a curse, and all the cities thereof shall be perpetually wasted." That's it. Alright, so yeah. So the Lord saying that America ain't going and go unpunished for the wickedness that it did on the earth. Alright? Because it's all nations that America did their wickedness to at some point or the other in history. Alright?
If they go against, or if they comply, they will send an earthquake here. You know, they will send a, you know, they will do all kind of madness.
And even
Right.
taking out presidents and things in countries if they comply to the laws.
And you,
Yeah. This is the book of Nahum, chapter 3 and verse 19. It says, "There is no healing of thy bruise."
that bruise is when you have this, you call it sugar, diabetes, and you have a cut, yeah, then I don't heal for that.
There is no healing of thy bruise, thy wound is grievous. All that hear the bruit of thee shall clap the hand over thee. For upon whom had not thy wickedness passed continually? Yeah. And yeah, they say basically they will clap because of the bruit of the hands that pass over. They say, whom had not thy wickedness passed continually? Because they do a lot of people a lot of things. You know? What they did with in Japan with the bombs they dropped little boy and
Hiroshima and Nagasaki.
Hiroshima and Nagasaki, you know?
Yeah. When you look up the word grievous, when it say there's no healing in thy womb, there's no healing in thy bruise, thy womb is grievous. When you go into it means kala. If I pronounce in Hebrew right, it says to be or become weak. Be or become sick. Become diseased. Right? To become sorry, because you're gonna be sorry after. You're gonna be sorry to be weak, to be sick. You understand? To become sick, become ill. Right? To beg. Yeah. To become ill, to be more or less to be sick. Infirmity. Right? This is Amos chapter 1 and verses 9. It says, "Thus saith Yahweh, for 3 transgression of Tyrus, and for 4 I will not turn away thy punishment, therefore."
Yeah,
because
basically you had to pay. You know, you ain't getting no get out of jail free card. You gotta pay. Scripture said the Most High Hashem Yahweh is not mocked. So wherever a man sow, that is where you have to go. You have to reap. You know, and you leave a bill, you leave an outstanding bill. And you have to pay it.
Good.
Good.
It goes on, it says, what is it? It says, I will not turn away punishment thereof, because they delivered up the whole captivity of Edom, and remembered not the brotherly covenant.
Yeah, they remember in that brotherly covenant.
But I will. Salah.
Scripture as you do like what Cain did. Am I thy brother's keeper? He not remembering that brotherly covenant. Go
It
ahead.
says, but I will send fire on the way of Tyrus, which shall devour the palaces thereof. Thus said Yahweh, for the transgression of Edom, and for I will not turn away my punishment thereof, because he did pursue his brother with the sword, and did cast off all pity, and his anger did tear perpetually, and he kept his wrath forever. But I will send fire upon Teman, which shall devour the palaces of Basra. Palaces of Basra, which is in Edom. Right? So let's read a little more in this article there. It says she didn't elaborate on the planned action, but North Korea has often performed missile tests in response to US South Korea military drill, because it views them as an invasion rehearsal. The demonstrative military moves and all sorts of rhetoric by the US and South Korea, which goes to extremely frantic as not to be overlooked, undoubtedly provides North Korea with conditions for being forced to do something to cope with them, she said. Monday flyover of the B-52 bomber was the latest in a series of US-South Korea aerial exercise involving powerful US aircraft. The US deployed a long-range US B-1B bomber, or military B-1Bs, to the peninsula a few times earlier this year. South Korea said those drills demonstrated the Allies' ability to make a decisive response to potential North Korean aggression. Last Friday, the South Korea and US military announced they would conduct a computer simulation command post training for March 13th to 23rd and restore their latest springtime field exercise that would last held in 2018. So basically, you see, all these drills, all these exercise they're doing is just to prepare for the real thing. Is like a mock exam, as we just say, like a mock exam. You know, a training pre-exam for the real thing. So, you know, I think it will have no. The same way we rehearsing the righteous act, the same way we rehearsing the righteous acts, you know, the same way is a rehearsal for them.
They're just doing it in theory. They're not getting ready for the practical.
You understand? You got something? Yeah.
This is the book of Ezekiel 35. I'll read from 1 on down. It says, moreover, the word of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir, and prophesy against it. And say unto it, Thus saith Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, Behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee, and I will stretch out my hand against thee, and I will make thee most desolate. And I will lay thy cities waste, and thou shalt be desolate, and thou shalt know that I am Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword, in the time of their calamity, and the time that their iniquity had an end. Therefore, as I live, saith Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee, Since thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee.
Can blood gonna pursue you? Your own blood. Your own blood. Gonna pursue you.
Can.
Right? Because you love blood, you love that raw meat. You understand? Esau don't have no love. They don't have no kind of chill pill. So the Lord gonna give you that chill pill by bringing that destruction upon you with these same nations you was allies with. These same people gonna turn on you.
Okay.
Right?
Our precept here. This is the book of Deuteronomy chapter 32. At verse 29, which is the point says, Oh that they were wise, that they understood this, that they would consider their latter end.
Can. They were wise, they would consider the latter end. Right? Because they know the end coming. Yeah.
The end is come.
The end is come. Ezekiel 7.
This is the book of Habakkuk 2. I'll jump around it and reading from verse 12. It says, Woe to him that buildeth a tongue with blood and establisheth a city by iniquity. Alright?
Yeah, go ahead, Salah.
Like it, you could say. Right.
Yeah, we built a city with blood. On blood. America was built on blood.
Can.
Right?
And whose blood? The blood of the children of Israel.
Slaves.
Can. So verse 15 it say, Woe to him that giveth his neighbors drink, and put thy bottle to him, and makest him drunken, also that thou mayest look upon their nakedness. And that is what he did to the children of Israel, by introducing all manner of abomination, alright, that Israel, God will turn away from them.
That's right.
You understand? Verse 16 it says, Thou art filled with shame for glory. Drink thou also, and let thy foreskin be uncovered. The cup of Yahweh's right hand shall be turned unto thee, and shameful spewing shall be on thy glory. Because, wait is they like to say, we're going to make America great again. Alright? But shameful spewing going to be on that so-called glory.
That's right.
You never see any other nation when the fall gave back up, nah? Back then, the Medes and the Persian the fall. The Greco-Roman Empire fall. When you fall, you feel you're gonna be great again. You're gonna fall and that will be it. Go ahead.
This is Nahum chapter 1 and verse 2. It says, Power is jealous, and the Lord revengeth, Yahweh revengeth and is furious, and Yahweh will take vengeance on his adversaries, and he reserveth wrath for his enemies.
And he reserved that wrath for his enemies. And who is the enemy? The one who he say he hated in the book of Romans 9. He saw he hated.
Can.
Right? I consider them my enemy, bring them hither, and slay them before me. Roughly paraphrasing.
Can.
You know, so we see tensions, you know, years upon years we see tension, we see these nations rebelling. You know, they show in America, the US, that we're not scared of you, right? Use nothing to us, and that is all to the spirit and power of Hashem, the Lord pour upon them. You know, so as the scripture tell you, we sung in our alarm. You know, as heralds of the Heavenly Father, we doing the part to wake up the people. So if you hear it, if you ain't hear it, it's all up to you. You know? So hopefully this video is edifying. We say we give our praises to the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushai,
Bashem, Akakwadash.
I will understand the apostles of great men soon rule well. And shalom to the hope for the deck.